one informant. He takes information and goes to them. Then the governors are the same thing. Why? Because under man I the gullible. Now check here this person could after the war. Go on, say. Now book can make a mother Nibo, the too gullible. Nibo like he can go. Now man just when them mother self. What they would have used is simple divide and rule. When you divide, you conquer. You divide them, you give them money. Give this person money, give this person money. I say, fight against yourself. And you see them fighting against themselves. And exactly, he have here play now na Igbo. Actually, meto with Igbo, just billion. Ole family, ole manya. Ole che be like this. Ole woman 30, 40 years, 100 years to come. Future generation, yani ole hanchanine. That is what one thing. That's here name. That's why even the child won't man become self. The work they are too much. But even people to trust Afro Hanya, yes, and when they put out just ego, or many people the motive, the right motive for that freedom. Or many people might the worth of freedom. Freedom is priceless. But when you don't know the worth, any 100 billion, a target price at 100 billion. 100 billion is not even up to your freedom. Man, many people are freedom is priceless. And when they get you quantify here. But in the Bible, or Chego, it's a Hanonia Egunanya. Onya is put the government goes. And that is why we don't have anybody upon 9 governors. But no single governor will stand up. A governor of Anambra State, the cost of an Anambra person, the cost of Onya Anambra about 500,000. If you kill Onya Anambra, you will 500,000. Or the kind of people we see in power, the kind of people are in how they ready to sell us. Hey, a price tag, as in I am mad. Any guy a price tag or then will kill when they kill you, they bring 500,000. So if as far as now these people are able to understand our psyche, they are able to penetrate us. They have the only thing, you don't even need guns and bullets. He need the go political appointment. He need that is why you see all our governors misbehaving. To protect and then don't match. Because he could hamper. And about Eastern security. Eastern security in your ultimatum. Have a quiet na constitutional, but hard judge. But now the country should not be giving him instruction. Excuse me, on what to do. Shouldn't give him instruction. You know, Nakama presidential 2023 presidency, Igbo presidency, on a Canada. Because to them, what matters is what they can get. They are not there for you, they are not there for me. They never just for their own sake. Until we begin to understand this state. And what are people capable hands? That is our point. This is what Nnamdi is crying about. Easy. Also to work with all these people. Because he wants to, to form an alliance with Avengers, as you said. But what came out of it? Betrayal of trust. Betrayal of trust. He wants to form an alliance with different people so that they wear a common front. But you see this Fulani is penetrating these people. I penetrate her like this. You see that they more or does a snow food in a good thing. And at a point, if freedom fighting, in our fighting with only Marabone, only like it was looking at all that or call that age or call one native gossip, as no, and the bio the one getting a bush. Ah, come ready. Only possibly a freedom fighter, yeah, like this. Yeah. But on it is good. The bike are even if they one person in a whole country. One person came with whole country said make protest for 1 month. Man, I look at somebody calling a freedom fighter and I justify Fulani Ibu Madna Bush. Just because now the security apparatus set it up, our brother set it up. Now you can tell me, can you help with the motive of that man? Onya never for you. Never for his stomach. It is simple. He be checking like this. He go do Ganyana. Many follow Biafra. Many of them are here. Motive in Kyoji. n'ihu ọrụ. O nwere motive, o nwere ihe o ji bịa. Ụfọdụ wa ka ha na ebe a kịta na-echekwa opportunity ya apụta like this. Ha na-enweta contract. Ha na-eche opportunity ya apụta like this. Ha na-emegodo onwe rich. Na-azakwa the name Biafra struggle. You know, so until you get those people whose mind they fixed on the price, until you get those people only the same mind in will be in, then he had a man when we see you can't go and see again and then cap again and then come up and again I had no be having a half of how you will that information in English. Jealous in the logi buy a best as so now or come on over also come apple. That's why I don't even blame him too much now, because I free him and with Yana Uchemefo. How can Uchemefo be there? And Uchemefo money at the system. Uchemefo money and then before long we see him coming out to start talking trash. Then it now shows me the state of his mind, even while he was still with IPOB. Because no one can say reason he came. Open with IPOB. You don't know what is going on in IPOB. Of what use? You don't know anything that is happening there. Only for a while for you to come out. Because you're not caught of the struggle. Meaning that your mind has never been there. Your motive has never been right. All the while in Okweba. You know, you are looking for a way to steal information and to sell. So if you are if a freedom's fighting now until we become bloody. All these people woman or woman at different places na no ego they make money, because people are making money, they are cashing out of this. A lot of people in Nigeria I'm telling you the truth. And when one person one day no school now no follow program, yeah. So I was reading the comments. One person a prominent person no abroad though. Na sini ha na eme na IPOB struggle na ya like ya na see the name ima ofone we kwuna that comment si na onye anaghị aka ihe a na ya meet go onye one on one no na say follow ihe onye anako na onye amacha the truth kama na ihe o kwuru bụ na ọ ga-eji struggle bezigbo ego. I'm telling you, a lot of people are heartless. Ihe for about one line in a waste. Enwere ndị ji akash ya, enwere ndị ji make serious money. How are saying how about name? But they want us to keep on suffering so that can they make ego. You understand? So all of people in social media, more than I paint you straightforward. If only they are bumbo, you don't need to tell you about. If so, in order not to be long, in order. But our problem. Sabo kanko. And a lot of people who shifts in wolf's clothing. As in, how just know they not camouflage. You can't know. You will not know the motives, the different motives. Until my actions will begin to, if you follow my actions well, you might even need it. If you follow actions for a long time, you will be able to see my heart. Because that is what we see. Southeastern governors now come back 2023 that you be in 2021. You be in and this 2021 with the rate of the killings. People cannot travel from the east to Lagos. If how or do connect west down to the east, people can't travel. Everywhere they hot, all over they scared. But there are governors on the quote. They will go to man in the street and they don't talk. Military will kill. No get palliatives and then see people because of Indomie. And then will send them money. Governors are really happy. And when any arrest, who went down for it? Nobody. Because our lives has been tagged. Our lives say, hey, I'm a guy price. Price I have 500,000. When you kill us, you bring 500,000. So these people, we have not started. We don't start burning their properties down, bringing them down wherever they are. I have to be very serious until we come to that level of pulling these people down. Eastern security when they may not have that process. Let them begin this work. That person. Email 1 or 2 persons. When I set the example, everything other thing will begin to fall in place. That is my own take. All those people are fallouts. Compromise. If you compromise, people can trust you. They have compromised. So can man work with Indian why you have Broby. Then I work with Indian at Russia. So yeah, I have my last word. Achifon.
Thank you so much, Wanyama, for joining us, and God.
Sometimes we ask ourselves questions that we don't have the answer, and we turn around and ask other people the same question, expecting them to answer us. And if they cannot answer us, we begin to blame them. But we cannot even blame ourselves for not answering the questions that we ask. If you don't know something, don't assume or presume. Just agree that you don't know it. Then if the next man doesn't know it, we will both team up and start looking for the answer. And it will make the job easier for us to find the answer. Then we'll be able to find the answer and make use of the answer to better our lives. IPOB does not have the answer to every of your question, but IPOB has some answers to your questions. Some of those of questions you could not answer it, you expect IPOB to answer it. If IPOB cannot answer you these questions, don't say we're not competent or we don't know what we're doing, because you yourself don't know it. Team up with us, come with us, join us, support us physically, mentally, spiritually, biologically, financially, otherwise, scientifically, in all form and manner. Support us so that we will be able to achieve what we are out to achieve. Two heads is better than one. Let us work hard to restore our Biafra. For this generation of Biafrans, we will not hand over the enslavement to our next generation. We will restore Biafra. We will free ourselves from Nigeria and United Kingdom and all the oil companies who are holding us down. We will free our land and we will make our land a great nation again, and we will show the world that black man can make it, can do it, can build it, can construct it, can invent it, can create it. And we will worship Chukwukabiama, God Almighty, in our own way and pattern and view and understanding and definition. Let us not continue to gossip. People sharing irrelevant talk concerning Nnamdi Kanu by people who have no answer should ask themselves, this guy you're talking about that he's not getting it right. What stops you from forming your own organization and get it right? Does it have two heads? You have just proven that he's better than you. You have just proven he is more serious than you. You have just proven that his tenacity is greater than yours. and without him, nobody will listen to you. Without mentioning Nnamdi Kanu name, nobody will listen to you. Why not just go and do your own thing? Start an organization, form organization worldwide, over 80 countries. Ask them to donate money. Show them the reason why they should donate money to restore Biafra. Bring the proof. Whatever Nnamdi Kanu is discussing, is not discussing how to enslave you, it's discussing how to free you. But instead of you to discuss how to free other people, you are discussing the man who is discussing how to free you and others. All you can say to them is that he's not doing it right. Oh yeah, come and do it right now, you're running away. The next thing you come around with your gossip and idiocy. Absolutely buffoon, stupidity of the highest order, idiocy of Ibolity. In the compose, those who have no say, they don't have brain. They don't even know which year and which day, what time is it. We are fighting the most dangerous and wickedest and deceptive countries. Nigeria, UK, and oil companies. People don't know that these oil companies are nations of their own. They have the money. Because you're donating £5 and $10 and £50 when they suspend you, you're crying. You're talking. Many of you have never been into a staunch, strong, meaningful, well-organized organization. You've never become a member. You're not disciplined. And your indiscipline is exposing many people to danger, including yourself. You are exposing yourself and many people to danger with your indisciplineness and your gossiping. You want everything. You want them to come and tell you everything. Who are you? We are fighting serious war in all fronts. About 9 war front we're confronting. You don't know. There's no need to declare absolute open war, because if we do, they will kill you, because you're not disciplined. You don't even know how to store food. You don't even know how to protect yourself. You don't even know how to build bunker in your own house. But when people talk, you come out and talk. Never. Those that their mothers and fathers are saboteurs and backbiters and spies against their own. You know? Espionage. People born after their father have gone to betray their own, they came and impregnate their mother. Instead of you to say you are jealous of Nnamdi Kanu because your wife and your girlfriends like him, because his tenacity is showing and paying off. You are there coming out and disguising yourself in the name of he's not getting it right. Go and get it right. You can't. Mad people everywhere.
And lovers of freedom, I am Edmond Sumu, the former deputy PRO for Ipob Brazil, under the leadership of Mazi Nwachineke. We want to congratulate Ipob all over the world for their job well done by setting up Eastern Security Network, and also to warn Eastern governors and senators to keep up the way Umuchukwu Obiamagata. Onye bịara iku nwa rute ọbụna nwa bịara iku anwụọna ọ bụ na ọ dị ala ka ọ gaa n'okpukpezi nne iwu Eastern governors ihe na-efe n'ụzọ asị ebe nwata na-ebe akwa na-atụ aka nne ya ga-anọ ya nna ya nọ ya ya na efe onye kacha njikwa ụzọ ifọpụtala owele bụ Nafana bago Kizibuno na kuchizili nuzono Opune mego Nigeria Opuna diwe Chazere na nyinozo kanina bako Onye biari kumo Rute nobo na mwe biari kwa mwona nuno Okugini kogini sino onye kachi ntị kwutu ụzọ ife ọbụla owele ọ maka ndị sabotuas na fa na ọsọ na-eme a na-agwa ochi ntị n'agha ezu ọ gwara onye ju okwukwe nwụrụ udo iso security network abatago na Fulani nọ n'ọsọnụ ndị sabotua nọ n'ọsọnụ ndị ọha na eze nọ n'ọsọ ndị gwekwanụ na anyị bụ nnukwu ka anyị malife anyị na-eme n'ụlọ unu sacha onye chukwu tele mmanụ Mazi Nnamdi Kanu amadike gaba n'iru na anyị kwụghị n'azụ anyị akwado ka nwoke si akwado anyị ejike ka nwoke si na-abịa ịchọ n'isi anyị atụọ n'iselu iwe bụ n'anya nọde anyị akwado ka nwoke si akwado anyị ejike ka nwoke si eji ịchọ n'isi anyị atụọ n'iselu iwe bụ n'anya nọde onye nna maka masị na IPOB kwadola kwado ọ fọli angels na ama aka ndị si na IPOB wee dapụ wee chi na ha ga-eme kiwe mgbe ha pụtasịrị kwụzie na ụzọ adụrụ ha si agafe na IPOB kpuchisiri ebe niile ha wee tọnụzie to sabotuas ka ESN nwetakwa unu mana bụ na IPOB na ọnụ ụba democracy na ogene ka anyị na-eme ọfesi ka anyị gbalụ kanụ bịa gafee n'ụka anyị before the meeting of amadike agwaga anyị ebe anyị ga-anọ wee chebiri unu ka anyị gawa na Facebook and Twitter n'ebe a unu si abịa anyị wee gazi ebe a jee fọmụ Biafra Media Warriors wee chebiri unu iti si na Facebook jikọ oghere IPOB asịkwa gị Mazi Nnamdi Kanu asịkwa gị tegu ịma na nke ị na-eme agwụna ihe maka iPeters na redio Biafra ọtụpe chapta gị ọla gị n'iyi ihe maka sista ọmụde Biafra ewerezi broken mmadụ ihe gị ya ebe ọ ga-agba gị ntị ọfụma mmadụ eji ụzọ egwu atụ etiri gị burial announcement anyị anọ na Facebook wee kwa gị live iwee bụ n'anya kwete na ọ na-eme isagogo n'osapụnụ Biafra ezibunu na kuchizili n'ụzọ okwu na-emebe Naijiria ka ọ bụ Fulani nwe chaziere n'anyị n'ụzọ ka anyị na-aba onye bịara iku nwa rute n'ọbụna nwa bịara iku anwụọ na n'ụlọ ọ bụ gịnị ka ọ ga-emezi ọ bịara ije nwụna anyị akwado ka nwoke si akwado anyị ejike ka nwoke si na-abịa ịchọ n'isi anyị atụọ n'iselu jiri wepụ n'anya nọde anyị akwado ka nwoke si akwado anyị ejike ka nwoke si eji ịchọ n'isi anyị atụọ n'iselu jiri wepụ n'anya nọde onye nna maka masị na IPOB kwadola kwado. Special thanks to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB worldwide for setting up Eastern Security Network. Oya Delon na mma ụmụ Chineke. Ekele kelere m all the fellow Biafrans. Ndị ndị kwadoro struggle anyị nọ na ya. Oya Delon na mma. Ka Chukwu okike abịa ma gwa unu ya wee chekwa ọnụ wee nye anyị mmeri n'aha Chukwu okike abịa ma.
It has never happened. Let me give you this rundown. As I'm talking to you now, over 16 permanent secretaries who had served their legitimate 35 years in service, who had retired and have collected their pension and are collecting their gratuity have suddenly been brought back into public service as permanent secretaries, thus collecting a monthly salary, collecting their gratuity every month, collecting their pension every month, having paid their gratuity long ago. Why are they back? It is because they have been participants in the past looting, and being out of the system will not be safe for the current manager of the Nigerian economy, of the state economy. Secondly, they are also back because they have the permanence, they have the secretary to the government and the governor as people who are either their blood relations, or they are personal friends, or they are own partners in crime. Therefore, keeping them longer outside the system of government will not be safe for them and will be giving the governor and the SSG sleepless nights. Number two, where you have a cashier, there is a cashier called Masaudu. He was a cashier in the government house for 6 years. During his reign as the cashier, he was the closest person to the SSG. And by the last count, they have withdrawn in cash within the period of 5 years over 40 billion naira, with Masaudu's name appearing at every cash collection in tranches of 10 million over the last 5 years. Therefore, keeping Masaudu at a distance will not be safe. Therefore, what they did is now they transferred Masaudu back to another department in the governor's house, in the governor's office, under the power generation project. He was at the local government ministry as a cashier, and you could see what he did. Within a day, he will go to the bank 25 times. Access Bank has a branch in Katsina, has a branch in Daura, has a branch in Malimfashi, has a branch in Funtua. Now, in a kind of unbelievable behind-the-scene power, you will see in bank statement the same cashier, Masaudu, have visited Malimfashi with 20 checks of 10 million naira, let's say on 1st January, and he has cashed them. In the same day, he has been to Daura with 32 checks of 10 million naira, cashed them. In the same day, he was in Katsina Central with 28 checks of 10 million naira, cashed them. And in one British in Malimfashi, all on the same bank statements, such that in one day, he will collect 1 billion naira cash. In a total of 1 month, he will collect over 6 billion naira cash. Recently, in a bank, in Access Bank, I have the account, I have the details, I have everything. In between just one account, Kaduna State government has 43 bank accounts. In just one account, in 5 years, Masaudu Aliyu collected 11 billion 498 million in cash. One begin to wonder, where is EFCC? Where is NFIU? Where is the Central Bank? Where is NDIC? Where are all other financial regulating organizations when this nonsense is happening? The tragedy in Kaduna is being orchestrated and is being supported by all banks that have Kaduna State government account in their banks. They are complicit. They are conniving with government officials to steal people's money for selfish and irresponsible reasons. I will go further again. You have somebody who is just on level 10. Just last week, there were appointments. And incidentally, of the appointment of permanent secretaries, 4 of them are officers below the level 12. But they were upgraded against all clarion calls. Now they are permanent secretaries in court. What will happen to the psychology of their colleagues? What will happen to the psychology of their seniors? What will happen to the psychology of the entire public servant? It is the same system where in the last 9 years, there are people who are called casuals. It is against the level in Nigeria. There are people who are still earning 5,000 naira in Kaduna under the nonsense casual payroll. I can continue ad infinitum.
Yeah, for sure, Jide, join the movement. Is it the duty of our National Assembly to make laws to compensate criminality and punish those who abide by the rules? then one might be tempted to ask if ours is a national assembly or assembly of non-nationals. These questions became pertinent as when one hears that the National Assembly is proposing a bill to grant amnesty to terrorists, and the House of Rep members are buying foreign vehicles in opposition to Nigerian-made. Are these members oblivious of the prevailing situation in Nigeria? In a country where people can hardly feed with $1, that's 362 naira a day, the members of our House of Representatives are going to spend about 5 billion naira buying 400 pieces of 2020 model Toyota Camry at the cost of almost 40 million naira per car. We are informed that the members even rejected the locally manufactured innocent vehicles. It is obvious we are there to serve them and they are not to serve us. Even the members representing innocent constituency couldn't insist that their own vehicles be bought from innocent motors. So much for esprit de chop. So money meant to develop and enhance our economy will take flight to foreign land to buy cars. Yet tomorrow we'll borrow that same money with interest from the same foreign countries to buy more cars and consume more foreign goods. Don't forget, we have closed our land borders to enable us grow our local industry. Who be fool? On their part, at the Senate, a bill sponsored by Senator Ibrahim Gaidam, a former governor of Yobe State, now a senator, is proposing not just amnesty for Boko Haram, repentant Boko Haram members, but to send them abroad for studies. Yet we say we don't compensate criminality here, as we deal with them decisively, like government will always say. The bill, which will create a national agency for education, rehabilitation, de-radicalization, and integration of repentant insurgents in Nigeria, will get its funding from the Universal Basic Education Commission, that's UBEC, and the Tertiary Education Trust Fund, that's State Fund. With such laws, Boko Haram members will soon begin to screen members, as all you need to do to get rehabilitated and be given foreign scholarship will be to enroll as a member of Boko Haram, repent after 1 or 2 months, and boom, you're on your way abroad for studies. Yet, no scholarship for the victim or the students with the highest score in WAEC or JAM. Why won't we be highly spiritual instead of innovative and creative? I don't know whether to laugh or cry. What do we tell the children of the victim who for no fault of theirs have found themselves in overcrowded, internally displaced people's camp because their parents were killed by Boko Haram members? And that the same state that cannot guarantee their parents' safety is busy compensating the killers of their parents with foreign education. Yet we expect such kids not to take up arms against the state tomorrow. We're all a bunch of jokers. What will you tell the parents of Leah Shaibu, or the mother of the abducted schoolgirls in Dapchi, or those from Chibok, majority of whom are still in captivity today, or the parents of the boys slaughtered in their sleep in the secondary school in Buniyadi, that why the states that couldn't bring the killers of their ward and captors of their daughters to book, those arrested by the state are being compensated with salaries and foreign education. Yet a senator sponsored this bill. Make we fear God. If we are rehabilitating and educating and reintegrating the terrorists, what happened to the victims who are increasing in their numbers by the day? Have they been rehabilitated? Have they don't need rehabilitation? How do we dance on the graves of our servicemen and women who have died, some carelessly, in the fight against terrorism with such an idea and hope to prosper as a nation or find peace with our conscience and maker? With such ideas, without knowing it, we are gradually building an army of dissidents who will be emboldened to take up arms against the state in no distant time. I would therefore advocate that if our lawmakers don't want Nigerians to see them as strangers, that's assembly of non-nationals, they should not only jettison this ostentatious lifestyle that further fleeces the country, but strive to make laws that would promote unity, equity, welfare, peace, and rehabilitation of all Nigerians, irrespective of tribe at all, because we all need rehabilitation. The average Nigerian should also be aware that the country belongs to all of us, and the time to be collectively and genuinely interested in the affairs of the executive, legislature, and judiciary is now. As a little fire you live today can leave you without a little in the near future. A word said in half goes into the wise and becomes a whole. I don't talk my own.
I said it all. Let's take this caller that have been waiting for us patiently. Caller, you are next online. If you can hear me, you tell us your name and where you are calling us from.
Good morning, Mazi Obilo. My name is Reverend Sister Obioma Chukwumere. from Brazil. Mazi, I want to thank you very much. Thank our Supreme Leader and all the principal officer for good job you people have been doing for us. May God continue to bless you guys immensely. Mazi, I don't know the topic of your submission this morning, but I don't know if I'm free to talk about something that has been bothering me. Can I?
Yeah, actually you can, but after that then I can fix you to what because mostly we analyze news that the lies that have been hidden inside the Nigerian newspaper, we bring it, we let our people know, but you still have your time to say what you want to say. Maybe you question.
Okay, let me say it quickly. Let me say it quickly because it has just been, there is something that has been driving me insane and crazy and sleepless night, as a matter of fact, for the past 1 week. And what is this thing? It's about this betrayal of Mazi Obieno. I'm not even talking about Mazi Nwachineke. It's not, that one is not even bothering me as much as Mazi Obieno. His own is driving me mad and insane. I went to, on the 15th of July, I remembered vividly. I even went to listen to our leader's broadcast on the 15th of July. At the beginning of that broadcast, I will quote my leader verbatim. He said, Mazi Obieno is a very loyal and principled servant of IPOB that is serving us in the capacity of North American rep. That because of him, certain things that he would normally say about a useless village like Oba will not apply. And for the sake of Mazi Obieno, that he would not go as far as what he wanted, how he wanted to go concerning the issue that happened in Oba. Now, after all these praises, I am very much flabbergasted how this man came out to betray our leader. I cannot comprehend it. I'm still not able to understand why he has done this kind of thing. It is my imagination. I asked Mazi Obieno, what have you done? Why have you betrayed a man that trusted you so much? It is very, very unfair. Yes, Uchemefo can do it on. He can start up his own radio. I've always known, I'm not really, I don't really know him too well, but his physical appearance tells me all I need to know. But you, Mazi Obieno, why have you betrayed a man who gave you so much trust? We listened to you on Radio Biafra. We honor you, we respect you because our leader has given you that honor. But for you to come out to betray this man, it is unbearable. Our hearts are broken because of betrayal. Now, what is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu fighting? This man has gone to the prison. I was listening to the other audio that he released where women urinated on him, poured urine on him. They were dragging him on the floor. They were beating him. And people do not have conscience. Somebody has lost his parents. And people still do not have conscience. What do people want? Mazi Obieno, have you ever gone to the prison and come back? Have you ever seen that environment? This man was handcuffed, and all these things he is doing it for the sake of Biafra. And you went online to say that if Mazi Nwachineke is being paid thousands of pounds, how much more is the director? Is there any amount that we give our director that is too much? I want to ask you, Mazi Obieno, because my heart is broken. Why will you make such a statement? Even if we give him all that we have, it's still not enough. If he was looking for money, he would have collected it from Nigerian government and abandoned us. But he doesn't want all these things. What he wants is freedom of his people. What is this Biafra all about? Biafra is all about giving good life to our people. Infrastructure, agriculture, employment. You know, when we talk about Biafra, it looks as if there is something else. It's only all about good life for our people. That is what he is asking for. Is that too much to ask for, to betray him? Igbo people, is that too much that somebody has come out to say that people need to live the life that God has given them? Is that too much to ask for? Why are you guys betraying this man? Is this man comes only in this kind of person comes only in every 2,000 years. The first one was Jesus Christ that came 2,000 years ago, and this one is another 2,000 years ago. Another person has come because people have been suffering, Igbos has been suffering, and God has sent another person. You guys are still doing the same thing that they did to Jesus. Don't you read the Bible? You are driving me insane. It's not only me, you have killed so many of our souls, not because of what you did, but because of the trust that Mazi Nwachineke, had on you, and you betray him. You must have to ask this man for forgiveness, because it's unfair, Mazi. At your age, it is very, very unfair. You have done what, I cannot go on anymore, but I am asking you, you need to ask for forgiveness from this man, because you wronged him. He didn't do anything to you after all the trust he had in you. Mazi, thank you very much. Mazi Nwachineke, please, we are strongly behind you. Nothing, we love you immensely. You're a good shepherd. You go about looking for your own people, even the lost sheep. You look for them everywhere they are, which was what Jesus did. He left the 99 of his sheep and went after looking for one. That is exactly what you are doing. You have been going well, looking for Igbo people wherever they are scattered, and yet people are not happy. But knowing that we are strongly behind you, nothing. I said nothing will make us to despise you, to leave you. We will not disappoint you. God bless you, and all must hail Biafra. Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you very much, my dear sister, Reverend Sister, for that matter. With big respect to you and the office, which I know is not that easy to be in that position, but still avail yourself to support your people for the freedom we are fighting for. I really appreciate. Regarding what you just said, I've spoken passionately, touches my heart as well. These kind of people are much in our society, and that is why we're like this. But that will not relent. Let it not break the heart of people. I don't want to be talking much about them, because we know that they are there, but it's good to want to speak out. It's good for one to speak out his or her mind regarding them. The man you made mention had been, it's just that most of the issue is that I don't like to talk this thing, but the genesis of all this thing started with the deputy. He's the one, and this man you are calling now is his right-hand man. It is his right-hand man. So it's coming from him towards these people, and most of the problem they created. Most of the problem they created was him created it with the past people that went and all those things. But our leader tried to respect his deputy by trying to kind of accepting some certain nonsense which they have cooked. But finally, look at where they have landed. What I'm just trying to add in what you are saying, what you said now is this evil seed, no matter how you hide it, it will still germinate in us. And this good is coming out at this time, so that we will not make a big mistake in future. Okay, just imagine now, let's say that there is a very powerful secret of IPOB for the restoration of Biafra. Now, as the leader have shared it, as people will come and demand for this and that, and it passes to this group now that have been so evil and wicked to us. Imagine what will happen the next. Imagine. Or let's say if our leader have not been careful with them, whereby they have all these things in mind for a very long time. Imagine what would have happened to him. So these are the things.
Exactly.
The man you are mentioning, he has been there doing whatever he's doing. Those who are very close to him knows. You hear from reaction from United States of America, the people he had been coordinating, and what they will be talking about him. The issue is that I don't want to emphasize on all those things, because I don't want it to distract me. I know it's a distraction, but it's good as you emphasize. I remember somebody, is it a Iran or whatever, accused this man of money. This man you mentioned, of money he ate. He said sue him to court. because they were the one that were working together. He kept mute on that aspect. You know, they were in the same United States. So these are the things, but it's good. The something suffers, you know. Sometimes we shouldn't worry. We should be giving glory to God for such a thing to be coming out. You understand? Yeah. But we that are believing that this is our leader and he has chosen by God to liberate us, let us give him the maximum support needed, and don't give any relevant attention to this.
We will. Anybody that exposes a secret that you have with your friend when you were in good times, any man that does that, you are not to be trusted. You are not to be taken serious. Any man that does that, you are not to be trusted. That's the only thing I would say. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate your call, and keep on doing the good work you are doing at your own capacity. Keep on doing it. You will listen to there was a clip we used to play. It was a Reverend Father Augustine in the United States. The priest said he is in 60s now, and I believe that such a man can never side. In his introduction, he made it very clear there that he is very close to the deputy. They live together. He mentioned the villages. In other words, let's say it is something of that nature that is coming out. I believe he will side his own brother. And number two, he's not a priest in Nigeria. We know how things are. Nigeria will corrupt you whether you like it or not. He's not there. So he stand on the truth and tell the whole world what is happening. When you listen to that clip, it's about the 52 or 53 minutes. We always, play it for the whole world to hear. You will find out the truth. Even our leader said, he said that our leader told them that if he has done anything wrong to this man, that is ready to apologize. The leader of the whole group, then who is the person? Who is the person? My dear sister, thank you very much. I don't want to. This is the reason why I don't want to digest on this issue. I don't want to go further. Thank you very much.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity. God bless you.
I really appreciate your call. Thank you.
mana onye na-enye gị ndụmọdụ mana onye na-anụla okwu okenye bụkwa ihe dị mma isi awa bụghị amamihe onye nzuzu na-achị isi awa onye iberibe na-akapụ nka ndụmọdụ idulu onwe gị ka mma n'ọrụ ụdị enyi na-eme ọtụtụ ọyị bụ ọtụtụ nrafu one good age is better than 10 ka amarije afọ ọdachi ụzọ ma mbụrụ ọnụ ụfụ ụzọ na ije ụwa bụkwa onye na-achị ya ije ụwa bụkwa onye na nke ya biko onye ka ị na-eso n'azụ onye ị na-eso n'aka n'ebe onye na-achụ ma ihe na-achụ ya onye na-agbasi ma mgbadebe ọsọ ya ije ụwa bụkwa onye na-achị ya ije ụwa bụkwa onye na nke ya ebe onye ọsọ lụrụ onye ije ga-eru mgbe onye lụrụ ọma ịracha onye na-eso maka na ọ bụ odogwu ịma ihe o ji bụrụ odogwu ịma ihe na-abụrụ odogwu okwu ị ga-agbanwukwa egwu ọ na-agba ị ga-atụwukwa aja ọ na-atụ ị ga-ebugo bidodogwu na-ekwuo ịma iwu ilesisi oke ọchịchọ ka mmadụ ji anwụju nkechi nyere onye ya dị ya afọ ije ụwa bụkwa onye na-achị ya ije ụwa bụkwa onye na nke ya ebe onye ọsọ lụrụ onye ije ga-eruo mgbe onye lụrụ ọma ịlata onye na-emenye ajisi ike oge aka ọ dị njọ ọ ga-adị mma chi jiri eji ga-eforere onye achụ n'ụwa n'ike ịchụbakwa ihe ịchụtara iburu onye ndidi bụ ya nwe mmeri aka na uche ka eji akpata ego ntụtụ ka eji atụju ụkpa omekatara ma chi ekweghị bụ asịnụ biko mere chi gị ga-ekweriri ome mma ya na mma ya nanụ ome njọ ya na njọ ya na ije ụwa bụkwa onye na-achị ya ije ụwa bụkwa onye na nke ya nwaanyị na-ebe afa n'oge ya agago ị na-afụkwa ndị ọgbọ gị ụfọdụ nwụrụ ma ha amụghị di ụfọdụ nwụrụ ma ha amụghị nwa ụfọdụ mụrụ di ha enweghị udo amụla di na ndị ọzọ na-anụ edekwa na mmadụ anya ije ụwa bụkwa onye na-achị ya ije ụwa bụkwa onye na nke ya ebe onye ọsọ lụrụ onye ije ga-eruo mgbe onye lụrụ ọma gị lata onye ka ị na-eso n'azụ onye ị na-eso n'aka n'ebe onye na-achụ ma ihe na-achụ ya onye na-agbọsị ma mgbadebe ọsọ ya ije ụwa bụkwa onye na-achị ya ije ụwa bụkwa onye na nke ya ebe onye ọsọ lụrụ onye ije ga-eruo mgbe onye lụrụ ọma ịracha biko onye ka ị na-eso n'azụ onye ị na-eso n'aka n'ebe onye na-achụ ma ihe na-achụ ya onye na-agbọsị ma mgbadebe ọsọ ya ije ụwa bụkwa onye na-achị ya ije ụwa bụkwa onye na nke ya ebe onye ọsọ lụrụ onye ije ga-eruo mgbe onye lụrụ ọma ịracha nne na nna na-akparị ụmụ ha na ndị ọgbọ ha ewesiwo ego ọnọbụzi ka faja ezigbo oli akala aka niile abụla ofu onye na-asị nwa gị mere anya biko ọ na-aga n'ebe ọsọ na-abụ ma ihe na-achụ ya onye na-agba ọsị ma mgbadebe ọsọ ya ije ụwa bụkwa onye na-achị ya ije ụwa bụkwa onye na nke ya onye nwere nya dị ya afọ oke adịghị na-ebute oli ntaji anya na-ebute ịma n'anya ajụla ajụla ofe ayala ya nwụọ okenye amaghị bụ ana bụ mpuo otutere ji emere ọfọ ji ya o mebere ji ahara ọfọ ji ya ụbọchị niile bụ nke onye oli ofu ụbọchị bụkwa nke onye nwe ụlọ emekata asị na mmadụ anwụrụ iji ụwa bụkwa onye na-achị ya iji ụwa bụkwa onye na nke ya ije n'ụwa niile bụ afịanụ onye zuru nke ya na onye ebulu ụwa n'isi ibulu ụwa n'isi onyigbo obi onye buru chi ya ụzọ onye ahụ agbagbo onwe ya n'ọsọ chi gị gbakọtara azụ ofe gị eze n'ụlọ alụmụ onye dị ndụ n'aka emechi ya maka na ndụ bụ isi mụ ọnwa ebughị je ejiri chụ aja nwanne m ọ ga-ebuliri ome biko onye ka ị na-eso n'azụ onye na-eso n'aka na-ebe onye na-achụ ma ihe na-achụ ya onye na-agbọsị ma mmadụ ebe ọsọ ya iji ụwa bụkwa onye na-achị ya iji ụwa bụkwa onye na nke ya ebe onye ọsọ ruru onye ije ga-eruo mgbe onye ruru ọma ịracha biko onye ka ị na-eso n'azụ onye na-eso n'aka na-ebe onye na-achụ ma ihe na-achụ ya onye na-agbọsị ma mmadụ ebe ọsọ ya iji ụwa bụkwa onye na-achị ya iji ụwa bụkwa onye na nke ya ebe onye ọsọ ruru onye ije ga-eruo mgbe onye ruru ọma ịracha
Yo, this is a song written from me to you, all you Biafra soldiers out there on the roads. One for all for one, I'm the Kano IPOB match on. We straight coming back home, as one people with love. We are Biafrans, let's shine bright, polish in the land like the trees of Lebanon. We are planted in the house of God. It's time formidable, it can hack us, remain unstoppable. They can break us, any must be proud, significant. You could kick up your mind, so strength. We never stop the fight for freedom, rights. Every tribe and tongue, United Nations, but we ever for the world to see us. We unite to fight for freedom, right? As goes on, people. Let us fight for one time with truth and honest. The born and brushing crack, then this group to do the good Nigerian down for one time freedom. For spilling the blood of innocent Biafras with no mercy and we can forgive. When the time comes off for payback, and we can forget all you've done to us. Come on, come on, come on. Biafran soldiers, where you are now? Where you are, where you are, where you are now? They can help us. Where you are now? Where you are, where you are, where you are now? Biafran soldiers, where you are now? Where you are, where you are, where you are now? They can help us. Yo, we straight headed back home as one people, one love. We are Biafrans. Because in 1914, Nigeria was created for the interest of the British government by the hand of Federal hiding Biafras in Nigeria, keep us stealing our resources. That was wrong. British government, that was wrong and evil. Only God can create a nation. That's why we've come to be a nation as we're supposed to be. We are gathering our troops from across the world to unite our nations. Biafra coming like invisible but visible for what to see as we unite to fight for freedom, right? As goes on, people. Let us fight the wrong time with truth and honest. To burn and brush and crack down this British zoo they called Nigeria. That for one time freedom. For spilling the blood of innocent Biafras with no mercy and we can forgive. When the time comes up for payback and we can forget all you've done to us. Come on, come on. Biafran soldiers, where you are now? Where you are, where you are, where you are now? They can help us. Where you are now? Where you are, where you are, where you are now? Biafran soldiers, where you are now? Where you are, where you are, where you are now? They can help us. This is one love for my people and it's on his sober Igbo Ibanke Efiki Jo Igala. We are one people. Nnamdi Kanu unite us together. Through IPOB he has united us together. Let us pray to God because he's our God. All you Biafran soldiers out there around the world, keep on pushing on, keep on marching on for the restoration of Biafra is at hand. Nnamdi Kanu, God bless you. Neneyanya, all you principal officers, all the coordinators all over the whole world, God bless you. We are one people. We are not Nigeria. Nigeria is the hell on earth. Oh, the greatest mistake the British government has ever made. The contraption called Nigeria. Nigeria says, oh, come on, young people. Don't let them deceive anymore. Don't listen to what they say to you. We are one people. IPOB, indigenous people of Biafra. Ikechukwu, Biafra land coordinator. Yeah, it's going on and on and on. Biafra soldiers now. Put your pieces in the air, Biafra soldiers now. Just put your hands up, tell me where my soldiers are. Where you? What's up? Where my soldiers are? Where my soldiers? Where my soldiers are? A true Biafra soldiers, yes.
Indigenous. All I know, I hope is Biafra for sure. One day we must be free. Elohim, yeah, we told us to go. Biafra is guaranteed. Yeah, people around the world praying for peace to reign. Father and mother everywhere praying for peace to reign. We got to sing. Hey you man, hey you mother. We got to sing. Hey you man, hey you mother. Innocent people are dying every day. Children are crying every day. Let me tell you what you need to know. Freedom is guaranteed. Let me tell you what you need to know. People must be free. Oh, oh, oh. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, oh, oh. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, oh, oh. Hey, 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 oh, oh. Are you going to marry? Freedom, freedom, oh, freedom, 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 freedom. Are you going to marry? None kind of freedom, freedom. Are you going to marry? Freedom. Are you going to marry? Biafra's freedom, freedom. Hey, are you going to marry?
I love this green, better green. Tell the kiss to the enemies. They call me evil and Hebrew. Say the same, you will never give up. We made a agree that we wanna go. Tell the world that I got it straight.
Wayo, 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 wayo. Hey, are you going to marry? Wayo, wayo. Hey, are you going to marry?
Nigerian, and I can never be Nigerian. I am never a Nigerian, no, and I shall never be Nigerian. So take your fucking Nigeria and give me Biafra. Take your Zoo Kingdom, give me your Duduwa. I love my own Duduwa. Take your British company, give me Biafra. Nigerian. No, from beginning. You are never a Nigerian. You are never a Nigerian. You shall never be Nigerian. Nothing like Nigeria. Take your fucking Nigeria and give them Biafra. Country, give them Oduduwa. Take your animal kingdom, give them Biafra. Take your royal Naija and give them Oduduwa. Big nation, big country. I'm a soldier, Biafra. I'm a soldier, my brothers, where are you? Oduduwa, I'm a soldier. I am a soldier, Biafra. Proudly Biafra soldier. Who are a soldier? Urban youth soldier, Oduduwa, soldier. You have to fight, have to fight, have to fight, have to fight. We have to fight for freedom. We have to fight. You have to fight, have to fight. I have to fight. I will fight for my freedom. We have to fight for freedom. We have to fight. Arise and shine. To breathe in. You can't save me forever. Slave masters, Britons are murderers. You are a murderer. Britons are criminals. Britons are criminals. Killed Africa. Killed Africa. Killing Africa. They are killing Africa. Looting. Britons are criminals. Criminals. Britons are murderers. You have to fight. Fight for I have to fight. I will fight and we have to fight for freedom. We have to fight. You have to fight. You have to fight. I have to fight. Northerners are not cowards. We have to fight for freedom. We must fight and we have to fight and we. Yes sir, Cross river, Delta, rivers, Benue, Abia, Anambra, Ebonyi, Enugu, Imo, we are all Biafra. Shout out to all Oduduwa tribe, we love us for freedom. To every freedom fighter, special respect for the leader of IPOB worldwide, legendary massive movement in the whole wide world. The person of Mazi Nwachineke, Rebel Sojo, Eastern Security Network, Jobless, it's your boy Tony, Dokwa West.
Eastern Security Network ọkwa ha nọrọ onwe ha ndị amị ebulu ọgụ wee bịaba ndị na-eche ndị Igbo nche ọkwa ha nọrọ onwe ha ndị amị ebulu ọgụ wee bịaba mana ọ bụ gịnị ka anyị na-anụzi ndị amị ha nọ n'ọsọ ọ bụ gịnị ka anyị na-anụ ndị amị ha nọ n'ọsọ akwa onye ọbụla nọ n'ọsọ ndị amị ha nọ n'ọsọ ndị amị biko ejene ndị amị biko ejene ndị amị ejebe egbusizienu ndị amị ụmụ ụwa eje na-atụ onye ụta brọda m na-ekwughị egwu melọnụ egwu ọnụ gị nọ meloti ọkụkọ ntị ike na ife n'ite ofe Eastern Security jisie n'ike n'ọlụ ndị na-eche ndị Igbo jisie n'ike n'ọlụ famekwenu mana mmeri bụ nke anyị ifesalụ fame anyị enwe mmeri ọ bụ gịnị ka anyị na-anụzi ndami ha nọ n'ọsọ ọ bụ gịnị ka anyị na-anụzi ndami ha nọ n'ọsọ ọ bụ gịnị ka a na-akọzi ifede ndami ha nọ n'ọsọ onye mana nwa gị aka n'ọdụ onye mana nwa gị aka n'ọdụ onye mana nwa gị aka n'ọdụ ma ọ dị ndụ ma ọ nwụrụ anwụ ọ bụ gịnị ka anyị na-anụzi ndami ha nọ n'ọsọ ọ bụ gịnị na-eme n'ọlụ ndami ha nọ n'ọsọ ọ bụ gịnị na-emenụ n'ime obodo ndami ha nọ n'ọsọ ọ bụ gịnị na-eme n'ọlụ ndami ha nọ n'ọsọ Chukwu okike bịa amaghị amama amasị amasị anyị ma ndị nọ n'ọlụ isi ike n'ọlụ ọma gị n'oge ikele anyị isi ike n'ọlụ ọma gị n'oge ikele anyị ọ bụ gịnị ka anyị na-anụzi ndami ha nọ n'ọsọ ọ bụ gịnị ka anyị na-anụzi ndami ha nọ n'ọsọ kedu ife na-eme n'ọlụ ndami ha nọ n'ọsọ ọ bụ gịnị ka a na-akọzi ndami ha nọ n'ọsọ obuju bekene mụ na njekene ezi ọha madike Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ifi na-eme doro gị anya ifi na-eme doro gị anya ọrụ na-alụ doro gị anya ọrụ na-alụ doro gị anya Mazi Nnamdi Kanu isi ekwu ike n'ọlọma gị azụghị n'azụ isi ike n'ọlọma gị anyị enwe mmeri isi ike n'ọlọma gị ifi na-eme dị anyị mma obi agbawala ndị bịara ibusi ụmụnne anyị aka m ibike jene 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 aka m ibike jene 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 ndabi ejebe ebusizi enu ndami ụmụ oweje na-atụ onye ụta bradamo na-egbughị egbumelanụ ịkwanụ gị nọmelụ ntị ọkụkọ trike na n'ife n'itofe aka mbụkwa nwannunu nwoke Samuel Nwannaka ọ ga-adịrị unu na mma wedịkwale m ụmụ Chukwu okike abịa ma ewere ofu obi anyị ga-enweta ife anyị na-achọ nwanne awụzie n'ofu obi anyị ga-enweta ife anyị na-achọ
Indigenous righteous.
You will reap what you sow. 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 Iago, Poliko. Igagolo, Poliko. Iago, Poliko, no way. Igagolo, Poliko.
Let your kingdom come. Let your kingdom come. Let your kingdom come. Let your will be done on earth. Let your kingdom come. Let your kingdom come. Let your kingdom come. Let your will be done on earth.
Respectez yourself, Evan Dash. For your peace, Dentalese, Pranks, Lees, Fashi.
Arise and dance, oh, hey, arise and dance, oh, hey, arise and dance, hey, on a go.
Righteous.
We will rise, we will dance, oh, hey, we will rise, we will dance, oh,
peace of indigenous.
We will rise, we will dance.
Now you know.
Dance.
Gentle leak. Gentle leak. Bread and peace, indigenous. That's right. You know. Take it away. Equity, fairness, justice. Nwachineke.
Let your kingdom come. 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 Let your will be done on earth.
Respectez yourself. Ivan Dash. For your peace, Gentilies, Pranks, Lees, Fashi.
Arise and dance, oh, hey, arise and dance, oh, hey, arise and dance, hey, on the go.
Righteous.
We will rise, we will dance, oh, hey, we will rise, we will dance, oh,
the peace of indigenous.
We will rise, we will dance.
Now you know.
Dance.
Gentle leak. Gentle leak. Bread and peace, indigenous. That's right. Now you know. Take it away. Equity, fairness, justice. Chineke.
Upon the beats.
If they refuse to give us Biafra, Somalia will look like paradise.
Rocha Sokorocha Enyimba Soboya Enyimba 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 Oju Sokalo Enyimba Soboya Sobo Boko Haram Enyimba Enyimba Owazurike Enyimba Soboya Soboha Awusa Fulani Enyimba Soboha Sokalo Soboya Sobo Boko Haram Enyimba Owazurike Soboya Soboha Awusa Fulani Soboha
Sweet mother, I no go forget.
Biafran soldier, dreadlock rasta. There was a Biafran soldier in the heart of Nigeria, stolen from Biafra, brought to Nigeria, fighting on arrival, fighting for survival. I mean it when I analyze these things. To me it makes a lot of sense. How the dreadlock rasta was Biafran soldier, and he was taken from Biafra, brought to Nigeria, fighting on arrival, fighting for survival. See, he was a Biafran soldier, dreadlock rasta, Biafran soldier in the heart of Nigeria. just a Biafran soldier in the heart of Nigeria, stolen from Biafra, brought to Nigeria, fighting on arrival, fighting for survival. Say he was a Biafran soldier when the war against Nigeria. Say he was oh yo 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 oh yo 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 oh yo yo oh yo 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 oh yo 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 yo. Biafran soldier trod into the land. Say he wanna run and then you wanna hand. Trod into the land. Say he was a Biafran soldier when the war against Nigeria. Biafran soldier, dreadlock rasta, fighting on arrival, fighting for survival, driven from the mainland to the heart of Nigeria, singing whoa yo yo, whoa yo yo yo, whoa yo 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 yo, whoa yo yo, whoa yo yo yo, whoa yo 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 yo. Thrown into Nasarawa in the arms of Nigeria, thrown into Calabar, a Biafran soldier, fighting on arrival, fighting for survival. Biafran soldier, dreadlock rasta, whoa yo yo, whoa yo yo yo, whoa yo 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 yo, whoa yo yo, whoa yo yo.
Woyo, 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 oh cha cha, that's great. Woyo, woyo, oh my Lord, I don't go to the because we are living in Europe, some people think we do a zero match. Because we are living in Europe, the hypocrites think we don't know what we're doing, but they might know we take care of ourselves, no matter the condition we might be in. They might know that we cannot be their fools forever. They might know that we have left them, and some of them are business in a train crash. They are friends to the enemies tomorrow, they might frustrate us. But we can never let them fool us. We can never let them fool us. I say, we can never let them fool us. We can never let them fool us again. And we will never let them teach us. We can never let them teach our customers. We will never let them frustrate us in this world. I'm a kinky reggae man. Reggae. Oh yes, I'm a kinky reggae man. Reggae. He was singing, I'm a kinky reggae man. Reggae. Hear me now, I'm a kinky reggae man. Before you get whatever you need, I say you're gonna pass any tribulations. Before you start to live for recognition, and if you practice all the sorrows to the end, so your faith must see you. No matter the time you could be brother man, God says it's never too late. So, whatever you're trying to understand the creator is a living one. I'm the king, reggae man, reggae. I'm the king, reggae man, reggae. Hey Lord, I'm the king, reggae man, reggae. I'm the king, reggae man,
Good morning, dear friends. Wonderful people, peaceful people, and the ancient people themselves. Wherever you may be hearing my voice from, or wherever you are listening from this morning, dear friends all over the world, it is a very, very wonderful morning from me, from here, to each and every one of you, dear friends, wherever you may be, or wherever you are listening from. Once again, it is a very, very wonderful morning. Very, very wonderful morning, I said, because over there in Biafra land, it is a wonderful morning. The sun has risen. That is exactly what it is. The sun has risen in Biafra land. And I say this morning as it is that the sun has risen in Biafra land, that no man can stop it. No wicked man, whatever their name may be, can stop the sun from rising. So shall Biafra rise, that they cannot do anything about it. This morning, I greet you this morning, friends of Biafrans. I greet you this morning, lovers of freedom. Wherever you may be, or wherever you are listening from, wherever you are hearing from me to each and every one of us this morning, it is a very, very wonderful morning from me to each and every one of us. Of course, we know, or in case you don't know, or you're just joining us for the first time, I just want to say to us all that this is Radio Biafra Middle East. This is Radio Biafra Middle East under our great leader, our own savior of our own time,
in the name of Mazi Nwachineke, and I want to say to us that he is a great leader. He is our leader. He is your leader. The leader that no man has seen his caliber 2,000 years ago, and he has come again. He has come to lead the people of Biafra back home. He is our leader, and I am proud to say that he is our leader. And I hope you too are proud. Except there is this seed of envy growing inside you. If that is the case, I beg of you to get rid of it quickly before it destroys you. Once again, dear friends, wherever you may be or wherever you are listening from, once again, from me to each and every one of us, it is a very, very wonderful morning. From me to you, to Biafrans all over the world. And once again, this is Radio East under our leader, our great leader, Mazi Nwachineke. This morning being the 23rd of the 3rd month in this year 2020, we are here once again. Alright, we are here this morning to do the needful. I'm having some hickeys here. I don't know where it is coming from. Alright, I don't know where that is coming from, but I'm gonna move on anyway. Alright. I don't know where that is coming from, but I'm gonna go on anyway. So, Biafrans, I greet you once again. I greet each and every one of us once again, wherever you may be, wherever you are hearing my voice from, or wherever you're listening from this morning. It is a very, very wonderful morning from me to each and every one of us. As we all know, or as we all can see, it is clear to each and every one of us. It is clear to each one of us. People can see it, even those that are not Africans, they can see the hatred, the terrorism, the death that they have brought to the people of Biafra. They can see the lies that Nigerian government is covering in that space they cover. That space they call Nigeria. We all can see how they've been killing people. Alright, this noise is becoming annoying. I don't know where this is coming from. Alright, I don't know. I seriously don't know where. Alright, I don't know what's happened. I don't know what the case is here. That is shit of noise. I don't know what the problem is. I don't know where it's coming from. Alright. Alright. Once again, I don't know. I really don't know. And this is frustrating me this morning. Alright. Alright. I think we've got rid of. Right, once again, like I was saying, it is clear to each and every one Nigeria is a terrorist country. Nigeria is a terrorist nation. Whatever the case may be, they are not a nation. They are not patrol. They are to be a nation. Nigeria is a country that kills its people. It is very, very clear to each and every one of us. It is clear to the government of the world that Nigerian government is a government of terrorists. It is clear to each and every one of us, Biafrans, even those that call themselves Nigerians. It is clear that they are not what they say they are. It is clear to me and you that they are nothing but terrorists. Our leader said to us that Nigerian government is a government of terrorists. Nigerian government is a government of death. They said is a lie. But everything that he has said has come to limelight today. Every single thing that he has said has come in fulfillment. You can see it. You can see it happening. Nigerian government giving the terrorists guns, whatever they need to accomplish the destruction of our own people. Nigerian government is doing it. Now, I just want to say, because I have been thinking, if it is that Nigerian government is the one behind the killing of our own people, if it is true that Nigerian government is the one sponsoring the terrorists, if Nigerian government is the one manufacturing terrorists and sending it to come and kill her own people, and those that are supposed to speak for you, those that call themselves your leader, they are not doing anything about it. They are not speaking out. Rather, they are being politically correct. In the process, destroying her own people. In the process, killing her own people. Wiping generation out of this world just to make money. Just to make money. Money that you will not live to enjoy. So what stopped you, or what stopped us this morning from treating those of them that have called themselves in Nigeria? You must understand one thing here. Nigerian government is the one sponsoring terrorists. They are not hiding it. They shove it to your throat and say to you, you cannot do anything about it. Now it is that Nigerian government is the one sponsoring them, and Nigerian government is the one manufacturing terrorists in Nigeria. When you go to that country called Nigeria, the terrorists the terrorists is more than 7 factions. Every day they keep bringing new factions. All because they want to kill Biafrans. They want to wipe us out of the map of this world. So if they have concluded plan is, now I want to say, I will not say, I don't know how to present it. I don't know how to put it in words. I'm going to say this morning. Oduduwas, they have realized what IPOB have seen for so long. They have realized it now. Now they said they are going their different, or they are separating themselves from Nigeria. Now my submission to all of us is, I really want us to take it seriously. If it is true that Nigerian government is the one sponsoring terrorists, manufacturing them, shipping them to your bushes to kill you. Now I say to us, I don't know what you are, but I am not a Nigerian, I am a Biafran. Oduduwa say they are not Nigerian, they are Oduduwa people. Say to us, let us treat those that call themselves Nigeria as a terrorist. Anybody that call himself or herself a Nigerian, he or she should be treated like a terrorist. To those of you that call yourself a Nigerian, you are only making it possible for them to destroy you. You are only making it possible for them to come and destroy your people. You are only making it possible for them to have whatever it takes. You are only emboldening them to come and destroy you. And I'm telling you this from the bottom of my heart this morning. If you call yourself a Nigerian, you deserve to be treated like a terrorist. Because it is clear to everybody. It is clear even to the baby that, baby in that contraption today. It is clear to them. Just go and ask a baby what is happening in that contraption. They will tell you. They will tell you. Our leader said that Nigerian government is a government of death. They said he is floating propaganda. Nigerian government is a government of Mieti Allah. They said no, that is not true. Today what is happening? Mieti Allah is the one ruling you. Mieti Allah is even in your government, like Obiano said that if Mieti Allah kill you, Mieti Allah will pay 500,000 naira. That is to say, your life has been tagged on amount of money they will pay. That is to say, they will select millions of people because they have the money. They've still all the money in that Nigeria. They've looted everything. Now they will count in millions of Biafrans and calculate it and wipe us out and pay the money. But the question is, who will pay the money? The same those of your governors, those that call them leaders, they will be the one sharing the money among themselves. After they might have finished sharing the money, they will come to you and tell you to pray, do fasting, that this will not happen again. That is exactly what they will come and say to you. In the real sense of it, they've shared the money they collected for your head. And some of us will say what I'm saying, it can never happen. It has not happened. But watch and see. I am saying to us this morning, Nigerian government is a government of death. Me and you, we can see that happen firsthand. Nigerian government is a government of Mieti Allah. Me and you, we've seen it happening, and it's still happening. Firsthand evidence. Nigerian government is a government of Janjaweed. That one is so true. They will bring a Janjaweed and they will give the Janjaweed the ID card of your secret personnel. They will bring a Janjaweed and make him your soldier. But in the real sense of it, he is a terrorist. Nigerian government is nothing but a terrorist. Now some people will say, some people that do not know what we are saying or where we are coming from, they will say, where did you come up with this fact? Now I'm going to say this, that Nigeria is a government of terrorists more. And how I know or how I get the facts, saying it to you this morning without no fear, no doubt, or anything, is I'm going to tell you to go back to the tape of Alhaji Kunle. Alhaji and Kunle. Go back to that tape. Listen very well. You will hear when the same Alhaji said, forget about them, we all are terrorists. This man is supposed to be one of the heavyweight politicians in that contraption called Nigeria. He said to you that forget about, they all are terrorists. So why will I not take that serious? He is the one that said that they all are terrorists. Now I'm telling you that they are terrorists. They all are terrorists. Their government is a government of terrorists. They have been killing people, which you can see, but they've not done anything about it. That will also take me to the trending news, I think about a week now, of Obi Onitsha creating his own security operatives. The mindset in what he is doing. Remember that this man was visited by those that are trying to destroy us. The same British personnel. He was visited. Now, I want to ask one question. The diplomat that used to come from wherever they come from United Kingdom to Nigeria, whenever they come, where do they go to? They go to the north. The diplomats, whenever they come for whatever the case may be, anytime they come, they go to the north. Always. But in this case, they make out time to visit him. Does it mean that we don't have a government in the eastern parts? Does it mean that we don't have a government there? But they came and visited this man. But what you don't know is what they discussed. But you saw, and they tell you a few things about what they said. But the real discussion they have, you don't know about it. Now I've been saying that Nigeria is a state of terrorists. It's very, very important that when you're testing something, try to identify what the flavor is. This man now is creating his own security operatives. When they were killing our people, they were not around. Nobody know where they were. When they were killing IPOB, squatting in the middle of the road, shooting us like they are shooting animal in the bush, I never hear of them saying anything. But now that I would say the scent, like our leader called them, now that they are out to destroy those that are destroying us, he has set up his own security operatives. Now I will tell you this. I am telling you this not because someone said to me or the intelligent. I'm telling you this what I'm about to say, and I'm telling you because that is what my heart, my innermost part is telling me that is happening. Of course, with what has been happening in that contraption called Nigeria. As we all know that every one of all the old politicians in Nigeria, they all are scrambling for appointments. Now I'm going to tell you without no fear that this man, he got a lot of money for setting up this securities of his. Of money. That is exactly how they work, because they are a government terrorist. That is exactly how they work. If they are looking for somebody to disorganize the people, in this case to disorganize the people of Biafra, they will look for Tua in our midst to try to use him and destroy what we are doing. And that is exactly what they are doing through this man. He takes money from those that are trying to kill us. And this man is supposed to be a traditional ruler. This man is supposed to be a person, a man that is looking after his people. This man is supposed to be a man that is speaking, that speaks out, that talks in the minds of his people. But rather, he is in the forefront to do what he is not supposed to do. Why is he doing it? Because he got the money. Because he has gotten money. Maybe they promise him vice president. Who knows? That is exactly what they use to deceive them. They promise all the governor in the southeast vice presidents. You see them misbehaving. Biafrans all over the world, friends of Biafrans, this morning I just want to ask one question. I listened to a tape of a real Biafran talking, and I really asked myself a question. And the question that I want to ask this morning is, Biafrans all over the world that is in IPOB, this question is for you. I really want you to think about this question that I'm about to ask. I really want you to think about it. What is your, or what's, okay, I'm trying to put it in words so that it will look presentable to all of us. Biafrans in IPOB all over the world, what is your interest joining IPOB? I do not want to separate what I'm about to say now. I really want you to ask yourself a question. And everything that I'm about to say now, I want you to put it together. Do not separate it. My question to us this morning is, Biafrans all over the world in IPOB, wherever you may find yourself, what is your interest in IPOB? Your interest in IPOB, is it to be famous? One. Your interest in IPOB, is it for you to make wealth, to make money? Two. Your interest in IPOB, is it for you to live as a normal human being? Three. I give three options. As a matter of fact, let me repeat it once more. Biafrans all over the world in IPOB, what is your interest in IPOB? One, Your interest in IPOB, is it for you to be famous? 2. Your interest in IPOB, is it for you to make wealth, to make money? 3. Your interest in IPOB, is it for you to be free like every other human being? I really want you to ask yourself a question. I, as a person, I have believed this, what you thought yourself is the best. Is the best that you can ever get. I'm not saying that it is not good for someone to teach you, but that thing that you teach yourself is the best. Is the best. What is your interest? Be honest to yourself. Be honest to yourself. When you are honest to yourself and you tell yourself the truth, now, this is the real dish that I want to present to you this morning. If it is that the terrorists, everybody know that they are terrorists, they will come out without no fear. Without no fear. They will acquire ammunition. They will kill people. They will come out and shove it in your throat that they are killing you. Why can't you do the same to save the life of your children? After all, it's called self-defense. Why can't you do the same? Why can't you do the same? We have the saboteurs in our midst. The saboteurs in our midst. They are looking for every evidence they can sell. They are looking for a way to do what we are doing. They are looking for a way to kill our leader. Nigerian government, on the other hand side, is equipping them, doing whatever they need to do to make sure they push us down with their evil incantation. Yet, Chukwu keep pushing us forward. Chukwu keep